Hi, I'm James Burns from the UK, from Liverpool, and I'm 29.
Greg, I'm from Greece, and I'm 28 years old.
Hello, my name is Edouard, I'm from France, and I'm 19 years old.
I'm Sudin, I'm from Korea, and I'm 21 years old. 안녕하세요. Hello, I'm Ayong, and I'm 20 years old, and I'm from Korea.
I think I'm from Bologna in Italy. I'm 21.
I am Eva. I am 21 years old and I'm come from Greece, Creta.
I'm Maria. I am from Greece and I live in Thessaloniki. And in this WordCamp, I'm 21 years old.
Hi, I'm Philippe, 20 years old and I'm from Belgium.
Hello, my name is Irene, I'm from Greece, I'm 24 years old.
I am Xavi, I am from Spain, I am 23 years old. In Greece είμαι Σάβα, είμαι Ισπανός.
Hi, my name is Dimitris. I'm 26 years old and I'm the camp leader of Andros 01, the work camp of this year.
Hello, my name is Kostas. I'm 30 years old and I come from Athens. This is my second time here in Andros. Last year I was a camp leader as well, and because I really like the island, especially the natural landscapes like the mountains, the trees, the sea, everything, I decided to come here again.
Second year here in Andros. I came for the second year because the first year was I spent a great time.
And it's also the second time that I'm participating in a work camp in the Cycladic Islands. And I must say that it's an incredible experience. Not only about social or human, because it's true that you meet a lot of people from different countries, from all around the globe, and they're all very interesting, but also about the work that we do, which is cleaning footpaths, and it's about solidarity, because we help the local community, we make a project together, and we help people having a better way of life. And I think it's a very important value, solidarity, that maybe we don't have that much anymore, because in our nowadays world, a lot of things, to get them you have to buy it. So free volunteering like this is very wonderful, and I would recommend it to everyone.
It's so hard to me, this work camp, because so different culture, so different food, different people, but I enjoy it. I should understand it, and it's so good experience to me. And this is first time I came to Greece and participate in work camp.
I love this work camp, this experience. I would like to change anything. The work camp is, I think it was a good way, a useful way to use our time, and
absolutely adore the company and the atmosphere of the work camp.
And in this work camp, I think I met very interesting people and make some good friends.
I must say that I had a great time the last 2 weeks. I enjoyed it very much. The island, the work, we went pretty much close with the locals, and that was really great for us, for all of us, me as a Greek, and I think that the international volunteers had also a very good experience. That's very important for a welcoming country like Greece. As for the work, I think I'm very satisfied from what the volunteers have done, and me personally and everyone, together with some local people that helped us a lot. We created we reopened some footpaths that were very, very interested. As for the location and as for the scenery, it was a very interesting job, I must say.
And this year was also a great experience. We had a really nice team from around Europe and Asia. We did a really nice work. Sometimes the work was challenging, but it was really satisfying when you saw the result at the end, like the before and after of the footpaths.
The good thing about the camp and Andros is it's a very nice place. It's very picturesque, full of old type historical ruins, lots and lots of trees, different vegetations, lots of fig trees. Even though they're not ripe, which I'd love them to be ripe, so we could eat them. But also what I love about Andros was the hospitality of the people. They were so friendly and they looked after us. They tried the best to do everything for us. If we were in trouble, to help us, or if we were if we even have a coffee or something, they'll buy us a coffee. Even though they couldn't understand English, especially my English, they'll look after you. And also the beaches of Andros, especially from the UK, where there's not many beaches that you can sunbathe, and the weather, perfect.
First of all, local people, a lot of them helped us and they were all very kind. I think that this value of hospitality is probably in their genes, which is quite a good thing. Otherwise, it's true that the island is a lot about nature, it's quite wild. And the work that we've done, we could see the difference between the old places where we had to do the work and the ones after. Sometimes we had to really make our own way, in the jungle, to realize the path.
And I'm so happy with this work camp, and I'm enjoying all the food and activity of local people. I'm so happy now, so thank you very much.
The people is the most kind and welcoming people. I never find people so welcoming. Never.
I like the nature. I like the frutalia in here. When a local cook for us. I like the eager of the local people to help us.
The things I've been very impressed of in Andros is the warm welcoming of the inhabitants of that island. I've been impressed by their kindness. They shared a lot of things with us, and I'd like to thank them for that. I really enjoyed being here, sharing times with all of you, and everything was perfect.
What I liked about the island is the beaches and the nature and the paths and the traditional houses.
I like too much this island. I think it's very beautiful. The beaches are very, very clean. You can swim a lot. And the food I like so much because it's it's Mediterranean food and it's the perfect for me. I am getting a little bit fat, but I want that.
As for the island, it's a wonderful island. I also have family from this place, and it was the second time I came here. I was young when I arrived, when I came for the first time.
The only issue was the litter of the island. There's a lot of litter, especially Gabriel, on the beaches, and I'd love something to happen to help Andros to get rid of the rubbish. Whether it be getting like a boat from Athens to like help like with the rubbish.
I was a little bit unhappy when I saw that the footpath that we cleaned last year was not so clean this year because nobody walked there, and I felt a little bit sad about it.
The only problem about the island would be the garbage. If you just walk around in the few hills, you will see that there is a problem with the beams, and they are not taken away, which doesn't give a good impression of the organization of the island, and it's really too bad because the island is wonderful.
I didn't like the spikes on me when we worked, and some of them maybe were not very good to help us, but that's their way of thinking.
I don't see any special bad points for all my stay here. Yeah, the weather is very hot actually, and so sometimes it was not easy. The work was not easy, but really enjoyable.
What I didn't like so much was the garbage problem, and some of the locals that weren't as helpful.
I must say that it needs work. The cities, the towns, they look a little bit neglected. People seem that they're satisfied with what they have and they don't try for something more. That's what I got from my first view of the island. I hope this will change gradually, and the locals will love more their own place, and they will be able to help more to renovate buildings, to open paths, to create a nice atmosphere, a better, let's say, atmosphere in the whole island. And it doesn't need to be touristic. It only needs that you love your place. You don't need to do things just to make money, just to invite tourists to pay you and then go back to their country. You can create a beautiful, you can create a more beautiful place because you already have a beautiful island. So you should think that you should do your best to make it even better.
And I'd love to come back to Andros again, if that is so.
The island is fantastic, the sea is very nice, the beaches, and we worked a lot, and it would be good if we could support with some way the locals so that they can find the footpaths that we cleaned, and yes, it would be good if they make some walks to the footpaths.
Meeting Greek people was very interesting. They have a very specific mind, and you just have to go talk to them and they will answer very friendly. The beach and the sea are wonderful, of course.
When I come back to Korea, I will remember our things, and I always think about many people and this and girls.
Sometimes I was tired, but I enjoy everything. I miss everyone, and Greece, and Greek food, Greek beach, and so on.
I think that people show us their gratitude for this, and yes, and the location is perfect. Really, it was a wonderful experience, and also thanks to the camp leaders that have done a really good job.
I enjoyed very much my time here. I really want to come back. The beaches were great.
And I'm really happy that we all together contributed to offer something to the local society. And I hope that it will be continued from other people. And that I could return to the island to see the same places that I was in this world.
I really liked working here and renovating the footpath because, in my opinion, it was a relevant work, and I had the feeling that we have made something useful. I would like to thank again all the locals who helped us. I've been impressed by their personalities and by them, just all of them. So thank you all, and hopefully see you again.
I have enjoyed a lot Andros.
I hope the locals will be able to use them, and even if it's only for a walk, it's very interesting. We've seen things that I'm sure that many locals haven't seen. The view, the places over there, they're wonderful. The island is not just a few towns, a few cities, it's a whole countryside that everyone should have the opportunity to see. So that's what we are doing here, that's what we did, and hopefully we will do in the future. And hopefully together with the locals, with more help. I would like to thank very much Mr. Thodoris Malisiovas. Great person, great personality. He joined us most of the nights. He helped us a lot while we were reopening the footpaths. I would like to thank a lot Mrs. Katerina, the Vice Mayor. I don't remember her surname, I'm really sorry about that. She really helped us a lot too. As much as she could, she did everything, and we really thank her for that. Mr. Alexandros Mavis, who showed us a very beautiful place of a footpath in Andros. Mrs. Olga Karagianni, who was our coordinator, but also a citizen of Andros, helped us a lot. And Mr. Yannis Batis, our friend, who invited us at his store to drink some wine at his local shop in Gavrio. We also thank him for that. And if I forgot someone, so excuse me, but I think we had a very good welcome. We had very good days because of these people and because of the atmosphere. I mean, the atmosphere that was created for us was wonderful. So thank you everyone, and hope that in the future we will be able to cooperate again all together for a better place, for better Andros. Thank you.
I can say thank you to many locals that help us in our work, and especially to Mr. Thodoris, or as we call him in the team, Rambo, because he's a really tough guy. And then we should thank Mrs. Katerina, the Vice Mayor, and Mr. Batis, that offered us some really good wines of the island. And we must not forget Mr. Michalis Alagrammatikas, that helped us with his chainsaw. And last but not least, Mrs. Effie, that we are in her garden right now, and she offered us a great dinner. So from the entire team of ΕΛΙΞ, we would like to thank you guys. And I hope I will come here next year as well.